I got a little game for you. It's an all-time NFC North draft. That's right. I played the sound and everything. We got an all-time NFC North draft in front of you. Here's how it's going to work. We got one quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, one tight end, one defense, and one head coach. So first of all, we'll flip a coin. I have a penny right here. They don't make these anymore, so that's how rare it is. We're going to do snake draft format for the snake on the lake. Whoever gets first pick gets first pick. Whoever wins the coin toss. Then the second pick to the loser. And the loser in the second round picks first. And the winner of the coin toss picks fourth. So vice versa. Flipping again into the next round. So on and so forth for 4 rounds. Snake draft format. You got it. So here we go. Heads right here is Mr. Lincoln. Tails is the Mr. 1 cent shield. So with that being said, I'm going to flip this. And I forgot to call it. Call it.
Okay, I'll call Mr. Lincoln heads.
Mr. Lincoln. It's Mr. Lincoln.
Shout out.
And Mr. Lincoln it is. You win, you get first pick. Or you could defer and go second.
Okay. I'll take my first pick, to be clear.
Here we go.
I'm thinking about all the different running backs that are in the all-time NFC North, and I think that I think I got to lock down. Hold on, because I'm in between 2 running backs, so we'll kind of just.
There are some really good running backs.
We'll just see what you pick, and then we'll defer on that.
Oh, you're deferring the first pick to me.
Oh no, hold on. Wait a second. Let me lock in. I'm taking my first pick.
Okay.
It's gonna be a quarterback. It's gonna be a top 5 quarterback all time. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers with my first pick.
Aaron Rodgers. That's probably the right pick.
Yeah.
I guess then that makes me have to take my quarterback. Or I could go running back right here because you don't need quarterback anymore. I will take running back then. I think no one beats a prime Barry Sanders.
Yeah, can't get mad at that.
If he doesn't retire early, he probably goes down as best all time. Mm-hmm. He's remembered as the best running back of all time, barely playing any years. So that's all you got to know about Mr. Barry Sanders. I'll take him as my first pick on the roster. So, and with that, it snake drafts over to me. And with that, I'll take my quarterback finally, I guess. I'm going to go with it's a toss-up here for me between Matthew Stafford and Brett Favre. And I think Brett Favre's peak with the 3 straight MVPs beats Matthew Stafford at his peak, which is probably, honestly, right now.
Yeah,
after his MVP.
He's peaking now for sure.
And that's probably not the best time to peak in your career. This is his swan song, so I'm going to go with Brett Favre as my quarterback, and that would go to you for the next pick of the second round.
Well, I appreciate you locking down the all-time interception leader.
Matthew Stafford also led the league in picks not too long ago. So
yeah, that's true. Turnover machines. Wait, do I get 2 picks in a row? Yeah.
I believe you do. Yes.
Okay, great. I will take this opportunity to take the other running back I was thinking about taking, and I'm going to lock down Walter Payton, Sweetness, 85 Bears. I mean, I don't think he's better than Barry Sanders all time, but I think if you want to compare their peaks, I think their peaks are very comparable. Walter Payton was absolutely unstoppable back in the 80s. Coming up next, I'm gonna look at wide receiver. I'm gonna go offense again. There's a lot of amazing wide receivers in the past. You got Chris Carter, you got Don Nelson if you want to go really far back. You got Calvin Johnson, you got Devontae Adams. Those are Randy Moss, of course. I can't go without saying him. So I'm between
Marshall.
I'm between 2 that are not on my Packers. I'll say that. I think if you're thinking about all-time ratings, and who is arguably the best receiver of all time, I think I have to go with Randy Moss here. So I'm locking him down.
Okay. I have my strategy then based off of that pick.
Oh, boy.
So I have back-to-back picks here.
Okay.
I'm going to go with my second running back. I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson.
Fair. He was dominant.
So that's going to be my strategy. I'm going to be running the ball a lot. And then next up, the best complement to a great run game is a great defense. I'm going to pick the 86 Bears as my defense. Statistically, they were better in every category than the 85 Bears. They just lost when it mattered. The 85 Bears got the Super Bowl trophy, but this trophy was all of those players carried over, but playing even better. So I'm going to take the 86 Bears to hold teams to 0 points while I'm just running the ball out and chewing the clock and cheesing the game.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I got one quarterback, one running back, one wide receiver. So just looking at, I think I got to lock down a decent running back. I think I want to pick a running back from Packers era, and honestly, I'm probably going to just lock down another good receiving option as well. I'm going to go with Amon Green for the Packers.
Okay.
He was
on WSUM once.
Yeah, exactly. And what a legend. After that, I'm surprised that he's still here. I'm going to pick Calvin Johnson with my next pick.
So you're going to be throwing the ball.
I'm going to be throwing the ball. Aaron Rodgers to Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss. Who is stopping that? Who is stopping that offense? Absolutely
the 86
nobody.
Bears, that's who.
Well, we'll see. They had a good linebacking core and all, and a decent secondary, but it's like, if anybody can beat that secondary, it's these people. So.
Okay, so I got back-to-back picks here. I've established what kind of ball I'm going to play. So with that being said, I think I do have to start with my receivers now. Who do we have left? Obviously, you got Devontae Adams. You got Justin Jefferson. Yeah. You got all of those. So I think I'm going to go Devontae Adams for my wide receiver one.
My favorite receiver of all time, by the way. Not best, but favorite.
I kind of see why here. Mm-hmm. And then I think I have to. I think I've been forced at hand to take another receiver here. I'm going to go with Justin Jefferson. Mm-hmm. So we're going to pair Devontae Adams' route running in the slot and another great route runner on the outside, Justin Jefferson, to run my posts, and Devontae Adams cheesing with the whip routes and the slant routes and the corners.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. So I have my wide receiver core ready and my cracked running back core ready, and my defense is going to be holding teams to 0 points. So you're up next.
Okay. Well, since I have this Super Bowl winning defense in my lap, I guess I'll just take them. I'll take the 85 Bears. I mean,
not prime.
Maybe not prime, but more clutch maybe, because in these playoff games they showed up.
Maybe the offense was a little better.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but it's like this is still a Super Bowl winning defense, so like I'll take it. It was in between that and the 96
it's the one people
Packers,
think of.
Yeah, for sure. After that, I guess I'll. I thought about going tight end, but thinking about the tight ends in history is a little bit difficult because it's like, who am I even going to pick? But I think I'm going to lock down my head coach, and this is the OG. A lot of people say one of the best coaches of all time, surely one of the most recognizable coaches of all time. I'll go with the first Super Bowl winning head coach, Vince Lombardi.
Okay, so that completes your team. Now I have a chance to finish things out here the right way. Here we go. Wait. You are missing your tight end still, so I guess you're not done. But here we go. I have to take my head coach and tight end. So my head coach, I think I got to go newer era here.
Sure.
Because they have to succeed in this new era of football. I don't know what Vince Lombardi would do in this era. I'm not going to lie. I mean, does he adjust? I don't know. We never know. It's hypothetical.
He'll be motivating Randy Moss to, he'll get more out of him.
I mean, we know him for being a pioneer in designing the jet sweep, but now, in today's era of football, everyone motions.
Okay, listen, I was thinking more of like demeanor and like leadership, because like you really can't get better than that with the Vince Lombardi.
But I'm going to need a scheme wizard.
Fine,
someone that has developed head coaches.
Sure.
Who has a tree that is proven success. John Gruden, Andy Reid, guys like that. Andy Reid has developed so many head coaches in today's game. Mike Holmgren is going to be my head coach. The father of the new age of football, Mike Holmgren. I'm not going with Mike McCarthy because his era of offense has gone stale a long time ago. The 2018 Packers, that's your citing source right there for how stale that style of offense has gone. But Mike Holmgren's style of offense has aged well going into this new era of football. So my head coach will be Mike Holmgren, and my tight end is going to shock a lot of people because there's not a lot of great all-time tight ends. Shout out to Greg Olsen, Jermichael Finley, stuff like that. But I'm gonna take my gamble here. on Mr. Tucker Kraft
Oh,
from
wow.
the Green Bay Packers. If he doesn't tear that ACL last year.
Oh, historic season.
That is a
for sure.
historic tight end right there.
Totally.
And he's going to come back, and he's going to look spectacular. And he's joining my team. So I think with that being said, with the format we have put forward, my team is complete. But you have one more pick left, and it's your tight end. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this tight end, like, I'm honestly thinking about blocking a little bit because, like, realistically, he's not going to get that many receptions with Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss on his team. So, damn, honestly, I'm going to go with Greg Olsen on the Bears. You know,
Greg Olsen, yeah.
Yeah. We'll work with that for sure. Yeah.
There's not a lot of great tight ends in the
Not
history
really.
of the NFC
No,
North.
No, sir.
So you have to take your gambles, and I don't know if Greg Olsen is. If I was you, if I was sitting in your position with Tucker Kraft off the board, I'm thinking Jermichael Finley.
Yeah, that's fair. I was thinking about that, but it's like, I don't know. Greg
His
Olsen can
peak.
kind of do it all. At his peak, he could really block. He could catch when necessary.
It's like the Nick Collins type of story.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he would have been a monster Hall of Fame tight end probably when it was all said and done. So, speaking of when things are all said and done, our teams are all set. So if you're watching the video on the YouTube channel, we have it all in front of you. You can comment down below who you think wins this game. I'll tell you how my team wins. We're going to run that football, and we're going to play a lot of defense. And Tucker Kraft is a great blocker. He is. And it's definitely not going to be Luke Musgrave doing the blocking, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, seriously.
That for sure.
Shout out Luke, man. Honestly, he was a treat to watch.
You may look at the flashiness of Will's team with Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss, but I'm telling you right now, Barry Sanders and AP and the duo of Devontae Adams and Justin Jefferson, 2 first ballot Hall of Famers probably.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
In the future, I think you're looking at his duo and my duo.
How many rings does your team like have collectively though?
Okay.
Like listen,
Devontae's getting one this year.
Sure, absolutely, he is. But it's like if you look at the clutch factor, I feel like my team has like the edge on that.
Randy Moss.
Well, okay, that's like one piece. You know what I'm saying? Like if
And
you
Calvin Johnson. 2 guys that never will sniff a ring. That's like his main selling point of his team is Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson. 2 guys that did not win any rings. Randy Moss really should have. He joined the 17-0 Patriots and still didn't get a ring. So
yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, Vince Lombardi. You know, he'll coach these boys up even in this new era. You know, like maybe he can run the jet sweep a little bit with Randy and like I don't know.
Basically, Aaron Rodgers is your head coach. Aaron Rodgers is the head coach of this team.
Hey, yeah, 16 wins and a Super Bowl.
And the next thing you know, you're going to see Adam Schefter tweeting out that Aaron Rodgers and Vince Lombardi have gotten into a fight about play calling.
Sure, but not before winning like at least 2 rings. So it's all good.
At least 2 rings. I don't know about that. I mean, we all love Vince Lombardi. He's obviously the name of the trophy and the thing that the Badgers based their whole uniform off of. But, my gosh, I don't think any head coach from the 60s is coming into today's era of football without the knowledge of 50 years of football and succeeding. I just don't think they can. I think Kevin O'Connell is probably a better option for you. I'm not going to lie. In today's era.
Okay, well,
today's era.
Well, like supplemental draft. Okay, like one more round after this draft, I'm drafting Sean McVay, assistant coach, and we're scheming up a crazy plan. We got Vince Lombardi's
What about the
leadership.
NFC North? Okay, has Sean McVay ever coached in the NFC North? I need to look this up. Okay.
I don't know, actually. I'm sorry. I just pulled the first name I could think of. I mean, he must have been an assistant for like the Bears or something. Like,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders, and that's it.
All right, then maybe.
You could pull a McVay tree. I mean, Kevin O'Connell is from the McVay tree.
Sure. Maybe Ben Johnson, assistant coach. I mean,
he does not like the McVay tree.
Well, I mean, like, listen, like we don't need to go McVay all the time. You know what I mean?
But the proof is in the pudding. Who's winning all the games?
Sure.
McVay has spread his philosophy around head coaching staffs like wildfire. So I'm just reading what's on the wall. But with that being said, I think my team wins. Will thinks his team wins. Let us know who wins. We'll probably put out a poll either on the audio podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and of course in the comments section of either a short form video or a long form video. And with that being said, that's going to have to be our midpoint today on the Toss the Mic Sportscast. When we come back, we're going to talk about the AFC North, and we're going to predict that all in a row on WSUM.